I work all day, but nothing ever feels done. The laundry is folded. Again, the dishes are clean. For now, you answered 17 questions before 9 a.m. You made 3 meals, refereed 2 fights, and found the lost shoe. And somehow, you're still behind. Not behind on motherhood. You're crushing that. Behind on the thing you keep telling yourself you'll start when things calm down. The business, the project, the thing that's supposed to be yours. Here's what nobody tells you. The feeling of nothing ever feels done isn't a time management problem. It's a business model problem. You're trying to build momentum in a life designed to interrupt you. And the advice you've been given, wake up at 5 a.m., batch your tasks. Just focus assumes you have predictable hours. You don't, you have fragments. So let me give you a different framework. One that doesn't fight the chaos. One that uses it, because there's a specific type of business that thrives in 15-minute intervals, that grows while you're making mac and cheese. That doesn't require you to be on for 8 straight hours. It's called a template-based digital product business. And it's the most underrated strategy for women who need income but can't guarantee focus. Let's talk about why this works when everything else hasn't. Most business advice assumes linearity. You put in X hours, you get Y result. But your day doesn't work like that. Your day is a jigsaw puzzle made of golden retriever energy and sudden naps and grocery runs that take 40 minutes longer than they should. So the businesses that fail you are the ones that demand continuous attention. Client calls, live launches, posting 3 times a day, managing DMs. That's not a business. That's a second shift with a different uniform. What works instead is this. You build the thing once. You set up the system once. And then it runs while you're living your actual life. Templates are the perfect vehicle for this because they solve a very specific problem. People don't want to start from scratch. They want the skeleton, the framework, the thing that saves them for hours of Googling and guessing. And the market for this is enormous. Etsy alone processes billions in digital downloads annually. Gumroad, creative market. Notion templates, Canva templates, people are paying for structure. Here's the part that changes everything. You don't need to be a designer. You don't need to be a tech genius. You need to understand one problem better than the person trying to solve it. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. Let's say you've planned a birthday party in the last 6 months. You made the checklist. You figured out the timeline. You organized the chaos into something that actually worked. That checklist, that's a product. A kid's birthday party planning template sells on Etsy every single day. Because the mom planning her daughter's 5th birthday doesn't want to reinvent the wheel. She wants your wheel. She'll pay $12 for it. Or maybe you've meal planned. You've figured out how to feed humans on a budget without losing your mind. That rotation you use, that's a template. 30-day family meal planner with grocery lists is a market. A big one. Budget trackers, cleaning schedules, homeschool planners, daily routine charts, pregnancy journals. These aren't revolutionary. They're helpful, and helpful sells. The business model is this. You create the template once. You list it on a platform. Someone buys it while you're asleep. You wake up to $3, then $6, then $20. It's not fast, but it's cumulative. And cumulative is what works when you can't be consistent. Now let's talk about the setup. Because this isn't passive income in the do-nothing sense. It's leveraged work. You do the work once, and it pays you repeatedly. First, pick one problem you've already solved. Not the problem you think sounds impressive. The one you actually cracked for yourself. If you've figured out how to manage screen time without World War III, that's a template. If you've built a chore chart that your kids actually use, that's a template. If you've organized your pantry in a way that makes meal prep sane, that's visual content people will pay for. Second, build it in a tool you already use. Canva is free. Google Sheets is free. Notion has a free tier. You don't need Adobe Creative Suite. You need clarity and a willingness to make it look clean. If you've never designed anything, start with a Google Sheet. Budgets, trackers, planners, these don't need to be pretty. They need to work. And spreadsheets are forgiving. To save you the headache, I put a link to the planner and design toolkit that actually works in the description if you want a head start on organizing your templates visually. Third, write the listing like you're texting a friend, not like you're writing a resume. The mom buying your birthday planner doesn't care about your credentials. She cares that you've done this before and you're saving her 3 hours. Your product description should sound like this. I've planned 8 kid birthdays and every time I forgot something. So I built this checklist. It covers decorations, food, activities, and the stuff you don't think about until the day before. It's a PDF. You download it, print it, and stop panicking. That sells. Corporate speak doesn't. Here's where most people stall. They think the template has to be perfect. It doesn't. It has to be done. You're not selling to designers. You're selling to people who are overwhelmed and need a starting point. Your version 1.0 is someone else's miracle. List it, see what happens. If it doesn't sell in 2 weeks, tweak the title or add a preview image. If it does sell, make 3 more in the same category. The goal in month 1 isn't to make $1,000. The goal is to prove the concept, to show yourself that someone, somewhere, will pay for something you made during nap time. and then you build the library. This is where the strategy shifts from side hustle to actual asset. One template makes you $12. 10 templates make you $120. 50 templates create a baseline that runs while you're doing literally anything else. Market data shows that top sellers on platforms like Etsy often have 30 to 100 products in their shop. Not because each one is a bestseller, but because the catalog creates momentum. Someone buys the meal planner, sees the cleaning schedule, buys that too. You're not building a single product. You're building a storefront. And storefronts compound. Here's the part that matters for your specific life. You can add one template a week, or one a month. The pace doesn't matter as much as the consistency of the system. Every template you add is a lottery ticket that never expires. It sits there, waiting for the right person to search the right phrase. Let's address the internal blocker, the one that sounds like this: but I'm not an expert. I'm just a mom who figured out a thing that works for me. That's exactly why this works. The people buying templates don't want expertise. They want relatability. They want the solution from someone who is in the same messy kitchen, not from someone in a corporate office. Your advantage is that you understand the constraints. You know what it's like to plan a birthday party with a toddler hanging off your leg. You know what it's like to budget with zero margin for error. That context makes your template better, not worse. Now let's talk about what this actually buys you. Not in revenue and autonomy. The first time you wake up to a notification that someone bought your template while you were asleep, something shifts, because you just made money without being present. Without being on. It's not about the $12. It's about the proof of concept. The evidence that your time can work for you even when you're not working. And as the library grows, the income becomes less fragile. If you have a rough week and can't post, can't create, can't show up, the storefront is still there. The templates are still selling. This is the difference between a job and an asset. A job stops paying when you stop working. An asset keeps running. One more thing. The guilt, you're going to feel it. The voice that says, I should be spending this time with my kids. Not building a business. Here's the counter-narrative. You're modeling something they won't understand for years, but they'll carry forever. You're showing them that autonomy is possible, that creativity has value, that you don't have to choose between being present and being compensated. The template you build during nap time isn't taking you away from them. It's building a life where you're not constantly choosing between income and presence. That's not selfish. That's strategic. So here's the system. Identify one problem you've solved in the last 6 months. Turn it into a template using a free tool. Listed on Etsy, Gumroad, or Creative Market. Write the description like you're helping a friend. Hit publish. Then do it again next week, or next month, or whenever the next nap happens. This isn't about quitting your life to start a business. It's about building something that fits inside the cracks of the life you already have. And eventually, those cracks become a foundation. The work you're doing right now, the invisible, repetitive, never done work of motherhood, isn't wasted time. It's market research. You're living inside the problems your customers are trying to solve. You just have to start documenting the solutions. Disclaimer: this content is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial or business advice. Earnings and results vary based on effort, market conditions, and strategy. Always do your own research before starting any business. Some links in the description may be affiliate links.